Zoe C reporting for Kids First, and today I'm stoked to be talking to the beautiful Kensington Tallman who plays Lucy in the new series Home Sweet Rome, and she's also playing recurring roles in the Nickelodeon series That Girl Lay, which is now streaming on Netflix. So let's get on into the interview. Hi Kensington, super nice to meet you, and huge congrats on the new series Home Away from Rome. Sorry, my brain with the two words is
You're
confused.
good. You're good. Thank you. It's so nice to meet you, Zoe. I'm so happy to be talking about Home Sweet Rome. And yeah, I'm just so excited to be here.
Me too, and I love the setting. I think it's very refreshing to see Rome. It's not necessarily a traditional, I guess, place that we'd see a series on Disney. This is new. So how did you feel filming in this very ancient and like beautiful city?
Filming in Rome was such an amazing experience. I got to be in Rome for 4 incredible months. And like you said, it's such a beautiful city and it's something new that people haven't really seen before. So you'll get to see the Colosseum and the Spanish Steps. And it's so ancient. Everywhere you turn is a new ancient ruin. Like I remember the first time I saw the Trevi, I walked around the corner and I was like, oh, the Trevi Fountain's there and it's much bigger than I thought. And, we had the most amazing casting crew and everyone is so sweet. And I also do speak Italian since I'm an Italian student. So that was really fun to get to communicate with the locals. And I just can't wait for everybody to see this incredible setting of Rome.
Absolutely. I've never been to Europe. I'm planning to this summer, but I think kind of watching the series kind of makes me feel like I'm there in a way. So I love that.
That's amazing. Yeah, that was kind of the hope is anytime like I watch a movie or a series that's international, I'm always like, oh, I want to go there someday. And it's always been my dream to go to Italy. And this was actually my very first time in Europe. So it was so cool. I was like, oh my gosh. But yeah, if you get a chance to make it over there, it's beautiful.
Yeah, I can imagine, and you really see that on camera as well. And as you said, I know you started learning Italian before you booked the role, and I think it's really important for kids to learn about different cultures and languages. And do you think it was kind of serendipity that you booked this role as you were learning Italian?
Yes, 100%. I think it was meant to be. I had been studying Italian kind of on and off before Home Sweet Rome. And then, once this came along, I was like, oh, I really got to practice my Italian. So I actually just finished my Italian 2 final the other day. And yeah, like you said, I think it is really important for other kids to see this amazing culture and this beautiful language of Italian. And you guys might even learn a little bit of Italian for watching Home Sweet Rome.
How do you think that the show is really going to touch audiences when they watch the series?
That's a great question. Like you said, it's really about self-discovery, and I think it's really comforting to have this character of Lucy go through these things that real kids go through. She's moving away from home, and I've moved a lot, so I found that really relatable. She's dealing with the loss of her mom, and now she has a new stepmom who happens to be an Italian pop star, so that adds another element to it. And I think Lucy struggles with anxiety, and she has ADHD, and I think it's really important for kids to be represented and for kids to feel like they're not alone in these circumstances. And for kids to know that just being you is enough. I think Lucy for so long tries to please everyone and she's trying to fit in Italy and she's trying to make new friends. But at the end of the day, she realizes that, just being herself is enough. And I think that was really, really important for me to learn from Lucy. And I hope that's something that everyone learns from the show.
Music is a huge, almost like a character in the series in of itself. So I think Lucy discovers, I guess, her passion for music as well. How did you discover your passion for music?
That's a great question. Our show features so many original songs, and what's really special is, like you said, Lucy goes through. She discovers herself as a musician. So she starts out like, oh, I kind of do this for fun, and then it becomes something like, oh, maybe this is something I could actually do. And I went through something very similar a couple years ago. I was not a singer, and I started taking lessons, but I wasn't very confident in my singing skills. And I think going through the process of Home Sweet Rome, I have had a very similar character arc and journey, realizing that I myself can pursue music and I can be a singer and a ukulele player. And I think it's something that I want to continue pursuing.
So, what TV series or movie really influenced your career of acting?
There have been so many different movies. and TV shows that have been really influential in my life. I mean, I am such a big comedy person. I love comedies. I love the whole Christopher Guest series of Waiting for Guffman and Best in Show. Those are so iconic and so funny. But I also do love dramas, and there's amazing actresses like Nicole Kidman, and I look up to her so much. I think she's a fantastic actress. And yeah, those are some of the things that have kind of influenced me. And what's really special about being an actress or an actor is you get to inspire other people and you get to help them deal with difficult emotions. And I know for me, when I watch like a comedy series or when I watch SNL, it takes me out of this world that I'm living in, and I get to laugh. And especially when I need it most, it's always there for me. And I think that's what's really special and unique about acting. So I just hope that, when everybody watches this show, they get to laugh and cry and just really feel these emotions in the show.
And there's also 11 original songs in the series. So were you involved in that songwriting process, or did they just give you the songs and you kind of had to learn them?
I did not write the songs. The amazing Alex Gringus and Chen Neiman wrote them all, and they produced it, and they are incredible, and they are so talented. And the first time I worked with them, I just had an immediate connection with them. And yeah, I got to learn these incredible songs and perform them and record them, and it was just such a blast.
And you've been working nonstop since you were 6, which is super young. And obviously you're a natural. And your character says that she can't cry on demand in episode 1. But what is the most challenging aspect of acting for you?
The most challenging aspect for me is when you see a scene of someone where you're crying or you're having this really difficult emotion. I think you have to find a substitution. So for when Lucy's mom dies, that's that's really hard for her. And so there's lots of scenes where she's crying about it and she's just really upset about it because this is really hard, and she's in a new place and she's in a new country and she's a new stepmom and everything. And I was away from my dad and my brother for 4 months, which was really challenging. So that became my substitution. So I was able to use that kind of as my loss. So you have to find the things that work for you and the triggers. And anytime before like a really emotional scene, I'll just kind of like shield myself away from everything, kind of almost put myself in a bubble and just like let the emotion stay here. I'll look at photos. I looked at photos of my dad and my brother, and I just remember like bawling my eyes out. There's one scene where Lucy watches an old video of her mom, and I just thought, that's my dad. He's not here. He's back in America. And I just like burst out crying, and so yeah, I think that's probably the most challenging part is finding those substitutions and going to that place. And you have to allow yourself to go there. So if you don't allow yourself, then the emotion's not going to get there. But if you allow yourself, and it's not about the crying, it's about the emotion on the inside. So if you allow yourself to go there, and then what's really important is you have to allow yourself to come back. So you have to walk the bridge and come back, and that's really important.
Yeah, and that's the beautiful job of the actor, but I think that you nailed it. In the series, you totally get that emotion. And again, huge congrats.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It was so nice to meet you today and talk to you. You're amazing, and good luck with all your music stuff. That's so exciting, and I'm so happy we both play ukulele. That's so cool.
Thank you so much, and thank you for taking the time to talk to me. I love the series, and I'm sure everyone else who's watching definitely will as well.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you all so, so much for watching. Kensington is such a beautiful, talented young lady with an amazing energy. So if you like this interview as much as I enjoyed it, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Check out some of our other Kids First reviewers and reporters on this channel, and I'll see you in the next one.